Good morning, everybody, on this foggy
Good morning.
Friday. Foggy Friday.
Yeah.
Happy Foggy Friday.
Yeah, it's foggy.
Yeah.
Not bad, but
No.
at least we can see in front of us.
Yep.
If it were that bad, we wouldn't be going for coffee.
Yeah, right, yeah. So we are going to treat ourselves today.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
Coffee with Mom here, and I think this is the 8th one?
Might be.
I think so. I think it's the 8th. I haven't really been keeping track. We haven't done it in a while.
That's right, we haven't. You've been too
So-
busy doing other stuff.
So we'll keep where we're heading a surprise, maybe. But we got to make a stop at the old bank, which I guess that's, part of this. People might be watching for this or watch the Coffee with Mom to get, obviously it's coffee with you, so it's your perspective and stuff, and that person just went the wrong way through the circus. So if we're gonna stop by your ATM and stuff to get money, so how did, I guess I'll say, toward the end of days financially end up? Do you mind declaring like where your income comes from? No?
Oh, I don't mind telling you where it comes from.
No.
Of course, part of it comes from Social Security, having paid in all those years teaching school. I didn't, because I was working for a government entity, not teaching school, in nursing, because teaching school, you're working for a federal entity and they don't take out Social Security.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And so I was fortunate enough, though, to have a lot of quarters from nursing.
Oh, okay.
So I was able to get Social Security, and then of course, when I divorced Kurt and I went down to make all the changes and stuff, then because he collected more than I did, then I got a percentage of his. So it got a little bit, not a whole lot. It's only
Right, sure.
it's not even $500 a month.
Right, yeah.
But it helps, that's for sure.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
And then of course my big retirement check comes from the teacher retirement system of Texas. And that's what my insurance is through, and that's good. I have good insurance, good prescription plan. Actually, that's the reason why I don't have Medicare prescription and stuff, is because I have a better plan through the teacher retirement system.
Right.
So with you, with the way you help with my rent and everything, I'm comfortable.
Right.
I mean, I can pay for my own stuff.
Right, yeah, sure,
Which is
a lot, because we get a lot of Amazon packages.
Yeah, you do. But, well, it's just that sometimes even though you're my son and I deserve it. I hate asking for things, for you to buy things for me, because
Sure.
I can do that, and it is nice to have Amazon, and I'm using it more and more. So there'll be more and more packages.
Yeah, because you just started getting into the luxury of grocery deliveries.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was one of the reasons why you would go. Your outing was to go at least get your
pick it up.
Pick it up.
Drive
Yeah.
in.
At one time it was shop for it, and then it became just go pick it up, and now it's have it delivered.
Yes, and that's very nice.
Because we're doing these more.
It's nice to have that. Cindy tried to get me to do it earlier, and I just hated to kind of give up on some things.
Right,
but,
sure, yeah.
But now I'm glad I do it.
Yeah, which is interesting. Then almost topic is you'd be like, I wonder why we gave up on. And this is weird, but gave up on going to get pizza because obviously the whole pizza delivery is like it's a norm, right? Nobody ever really kind of thinks about going to pick up pizza. It's always, you want pizza delivery tonight? Where with groceries it'd be like, well, why not have everything delivered? But it is an outing, right? I mean, that's part of it.
Yeah. and not only an outing, but we've talked about this before. It's hard to give up some things because you're giving up your independence.
Right. Yeah.
Grocery shopping was nothing. You always did your grocery shopping.
Sure.
That was just a given.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the bank like we
Right.
are now, that kind of thing, you just did.
Right.
You didn't even think about it.
Choices. First choice of the day.
Well, that other
Which
guy was
ATM?
there was first, so I don't.
Okay.
That doesn't mean he's going to be first out, though.
Yeah, well, I like that one anyways because it's
Then you can't-
we're in a big truck, so this one doesn't have the squeeze through.
Their drive up is closed.
Yeah, well, it's early. You mean that what you mean? You mean
Oh, that's
We're
right.
out
The
early,
bank's
Mom.
not open.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, why is there a drive?
Yeah.
Drive.
Oh, I'll bleep that out of the.
That was not very smart, was it? You didn't hear that, people. He's not, but don't remember that. Yeah, I guess you better bleep that out.
How much you want out?
60's fine.
Okay, so. I did it once when I would stream gaming. I showed one of my stream keys, which meant if you had the stream key, you could then tap into the account and stream through my thing and all that. I was like, oh, I screwed that all up, so I had to change my stream key.
Well, I'm going to change my PIN number.
I know. And I'll just leave it out. They won't know, but they'll get your reaction though. All right, let's see now.
As a matter of fact, I like to be a little bit organized
Right.
on things, and so thank you for doing this. Now I can pay for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
The surprise breakfast.
Yeah, right.
What was I going to say? Talking about
Just doing this. Thanks for doing it. Who knows?
I don't know what I was going to tell you. Chick-fil-A's doing a breakfast business.
Mm-hmm. By the way, that's not Chick-fil-A, but it's okay.
Oh, not Chick-fil-A. What's it? Whatever it is.
That's Bowtime.
Oh, Bojangles. I think that's such a dumb name for a restaurant. Let's grab.
Oh, yeah. Fiery crab we got here. But now, yeah, let's crab? I don't know. Let's get crabs.
Yeah, really? Oh, you ought to go there. They have bottomless mimosas.
There it is. Let's see here. How
You
should
want
I
to be
go?
over here.
Yeah, do I want to go straight?
Yeah, and then turning, because sometimes it's kind of hard to make that turn down there.
Yeah. To our surprise, luxurious
Restaurant.
breakfast with coffee.
I was talking to Doris
Mm-hmm.
yesterday. She called me just to check in,
Right.
and she likes to go out for breakfast too, like I do. And I
Right.
said, I know. I said the other day, I said, when all this is over, something I want to do is go to Waffle House. For
Oh,
breakfast.
yeah. Yeah. That used to be a staple of ours.
Well, I used to go out for breakfast a lot when I lived in Lancaster.
Oh, okay.
Was getting around and stuff. Last time I went was when you and I tried to find that one out on.
Yeah.
Finally found
When
it.
I was flying out when you took me to the airport.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's a good topic since we're doing this. We can be talking in line for. Well, it's not too bad. So what was like growing up, like your food places in Indiana or?
Well,
back in the-
we very seldom ever went out to eat.
Okay.
Sometimes, of course, Dad would take Mom,
Right.
and because my mother was a wonderful cook and she liked to cook, even though she worked, she still did a lot of cooking, and so we, and trying to think on that there in Columbus, we would the Columbus Bar was also had a restaurant,
Right.
and they had the best tenderloin sandwiches. Pork tenderloins. And so if we wanted something, we usually would go to the Columbus Bar and get tenderloin
nice.
sandwiches.
Okay.
I remember that. And they were, and my dad ate there almost every day at lunchtime.
Right, yeah.
He had a routine,
Okay.
and he would walk down to.
I think we went there once. Maybe when Grandma Gracie died, we went there for lunch or something. I remember you telling us this was like,
yeah, we probably did. I probably took you around
Yeah.
to see some of my high school hangouts, like the Greeks. That was a teenage hangout.
Oh, really?
A fountain.
Yep.
And they had sandwiches and stuff.
Nice. All right, so what you gonna want? Coffee?
Are you ready for this, people? I'm having an egg McMuffin, so now you know what they are.
Yeah.
Egg McMuffin
Yep.
and a hash brown.
Right.
And then they have a mocha coffee.
Okay.
I guess I'll have a
Deal.
large.
Hi, may I take your order?
Yes. Can we get 2 Egg McMuffin meals?
Thank you. What can I do for that?
And can we get 2 mocha coffees with that?
The hot mocha?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
No, that'll be all.
Did you get hash browns? Or whatever.
Yeah, they're meals. I got the
Oh,
meal.
okay.
Alright, I brought on to the person to say yours is going to be $15 even.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, there goes one of those 20s.
Yep. Bam. The government giveth, and you give it right back to Mickey D's.
Now don't drive away from this window.
That's a good story.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You ate my muffin combo with medium mocha.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Think so.
You want the receipt?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
She not only has
I'm not sure. I think
She not
she was speaking
she not only
Klingon.
has an accent, but she's speaking through a mask.
I know. So it sounded Klingon.
Oh, that was sure. That's not very nice, but you're right. It sure. That's exactly what it's funny you'd remember that.
Yeah. All right. So in college,
Anyway,
did you guys?
So we didn't.
yeah,
So we really
okay.
didn't eat out. And my mother and dad did things like, you know, my dad was busy with Masons and other organizations he was busy with.
Right.
And my mom played bridge a lot.
Right.
And
Okay.
So they, you know, they had a lot of activities, and you know, we've already talked about how much we traveled.
Right.
In high school, what?
Or in nursing school? Did you have a fast food place or?
Well, yeah,
thing?
White Castles. We lived on
Oh
White
yeah.
Castles in nursing
Oh yeah.
school.
Oh yeah.
They were 9 cents a piece.
Is that why your freezer now is filled
Yes,
with them?
well, you got it. And they're more than 9 cents a piece, too.
Oh man, yeah.
Because we would go around collecting our pennies so we could go
Get
to.
9-cent hamburgers. huh?
Yeah. Oh. And it was just right across the street.
Oh jeez.
And Cheryl was telling me one time when she was in Lexington, she went to one of the. I only went back to one reunion, or maybe I went to 2. But anyway, she went into White Castles, and the lady said, "Is there some kind of a reunion or something going on?" And Cheryl said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, we wondered because there's been a lot of ex-nurses."
Oh really?
coming
That's
in."
funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I remember the story I remember with White Castle was the canoe trip that we went to with
Oh, with
Scouts.
the Scouts and
Scouts.
over 200.
And we got done with the trip and Dad told we told the Scouts, you know, hey,
Straw.
yep. Can we get 1 straw, please? And we told the the kids like, hey, these are small, you know, so get a bunch, don't get like 1 or 2. Well, of course they got 1 or 2. And then Dad walks up and was like, "Yeah, I like 100 100."
Egg muffin, right?
What's that?
2 egg muffin combo?
Yeah, 2 egg McMuffin combos. Yep. Yep, there's 2 of them. Huh? And so yeah, I remember that. And so of course the Scouts, like I said, they got 1 or 2, and then Dad walks up the counter. I like 100 White Castles, and they're like, "Oh, frozen," because they sold them, you know, in the big frozen things. And Dad's
No.
like, "Nope, 100 fresh White Castles." And of course, 5 minutes after we left, everybody was hungry.
Yeah. I remember that. here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna put your
So,
potato right there.
thank you.
Move that fork so it doesn't fall off.
All right. So where are we heading? We have a plan where you'd like to go. What you'd like to go see?
Well, this early, when I was asking you about whether you had more errands today, because if you go over toward the peach stand for strawberries,
Oh yeah, I need. Well,
I don't know if you.
yeah, I don't know if they're open. But we can swing that way. See.
Well, I think they didn't open until 10.
Yeah, but it's Friday, so maybe they're open earlier.
I don't know.
Yep. Good old White Castle.
Yeah, we didn't have money, or I didn't have money to go out to eat when I was in nursing school.
Right.
When Mom and Dad would come into town, of course, then usually they'd take Cheryl and me out for dinner.
Nice.
Sometimes we'd go to one of the hotels, to their restaurants and stuff.
Oh, okay.
A couple times, Dad came to Cincinnati to had a Shriners things, like it was either a parade or something to do with the circus, because he was very active in that, and he played a little drum in there, whatever, bugle, not drum and bugle, but anyway, I think it was just all drums, but he played this little drum, and he would be in the parade playing his drum. And so when they would come for things like that, they would take us out. But mainly we ate and had cafeteria food. That was, you can imagine eating hospital food every day.
Oh, nice.
And then to help pay for my schooling, my nursing school, I worked as a nurse's aide. They would hire the students to work.
Sure.
So going out to eat was not a big priority.
Right, sure. What about now? What's your favorite fast food?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Favorite fast food?
Or maybe not the favorite, but maybe by, like for breakfast, is it the egg McMuffin?
Yeah, I like
lunch?
this. I like egg McMuffins, but one of my favorite breakfast things is that lox bagel.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. You can do that
And
one morning. I can just stop and get them.
I like, of course, I like Waffle House for breakfast. I just like breakfast out.
Right.
It's always been kind of a favorite meal out for me. When I was talking to Cheryl, it was their anniversary this month too.
Oh, okay.
I think, what is today, Friday? I think it was Tuesday was their anniversary. And Cheryl was telling me that Mike arranged, that's her husband, arranged to go to Texas Roadhouse and get those steaks and
Yeah.
and she said it was really good. She said it was really hot and everything was just really nice.
Good.
And I said, well, talking with my mouth full, but that looks good on camera. I said, we like to go to Texas Roadhouse. I really like the Pump Room. That's one of my favorites that you guys have discovered.
Yep.
I'm not really, I have certain things like Dairy Queen, I like their fish sandwich.
Right.
But it's not like I want to go to Dairy Queen all the time.
Right.
I hardly ever go to Taco Bell.
Right.
I used to go there a lot when I lived in Rockport.
Oh, okay.
But for some reason I don't, I really don't I prefer to go to a restaurant, sit down and be served.
Right.
I'm not really into like enjoying fast food.
It's kind of why you like cruising.
There you go. That's exactly right.
Yeah, because they're talking about here, at least for the near future, that some cruise lines might actually get rid of the buffet, or it might change. It might not be you get your own food. It's more like cafeteria.
Oh, uh-huh.
It's given to you kind of thing. But that's the whole kind of thing. I mean, I would go on cruise ship cruises for the service, not
Yeah,
not for the buffet.
not to serve myself. And it's so hot. I found it especially with my upwalker when we're on that cruise. I found it very difficult to go to the buffet. And a couple of times that I did go, waiter did help me.
Right.
I see you do have a bag.
I know. That is my truck.
Disclaimer.
What about
Actually, it's
yours?
not. It's Cindy's truck.
You asked
okay?
me yeah, really. What about you? Do you have a favorite fast food place?
Favorite fast food place. I go to. I'm trying to think of one that especially now that I've done the different food thing. Lost the weight and changed my eating habits and all that. Not really, just because I'm eating more, whole foods, not like this, like I'll just eat, steak or roasted Brussels sprouts or whatever. So there's really not a fast food place that has, I'm gonna have to turn on a little bit of air because we're
That's
steaming
fine.
up the windows with our hot
Topics.
yeah. Yeah, I don't. Now. I mean, it was Taco Bell, I'd have to say. I mean, no, not really, not now. No.
Yeah.
I don't, because like when we go to Taco Bell, when Cindy wants to go to Taco Bell, I don't get anything.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of looking at this as a treat today,
Oh, I can imagine.
because I can
yes.
get my,
I was kind of surprised you had one.
I can get, I can, even though I'm not necessarily that type of person, but I can definitely tell, like, how, if we did this like on a Tuesday or something, I would probably feel more guilty eating what I just ate,
Well, and you're going to have company, so you're going to kind of be off skelter probably again
Yeah,
a little bit.
right, yeah. But I've gotten into, I've educated myself now on, these bulky, low-calorie foods, right? So like egg whites, I have this huge bowl. I mean, I think it's probably, like yesterday when I made a egg white scramble with veggies and stuff like that in it, I think I used 2 cups of egg whites.
Oh my gosh.
So, but which is only like, 250 or 300 calories, but it's huge, right? I mean, it fills, it's just ginormous. So it fills me up, so. Because I can definitely, you want me to turn that one down too?
Yeah. I don't need much.
Because now I can definitely tell, like, like yesterday, I think it was yesterday,
Thursday.
Wednesday, when I got drunk at 8 a.m.
Oh, I know.
when I went over there.
That was really going off the wagon.
But I can definitely tell how my body, like with the insulin response and all that with sugars.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can definitely tell how my body reacts. So, but Waffle House was also a staple, both at work and us, on the road or here and when we meet. Because of course, back in those days, I'd have like the triple chunk dice scattered hash browns
Yeah.
and.
Yeah, I was always surprised how well you could remember what all you wanted.
Yeah. But not now. I don't, man. Now I go to the grocery store more than anything.
Oh,
right?
well, I probably, even if I were driving, I probably wouldn't go to Waffle House very often because
Right.
I don't don't mind fixing my own breakfast.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind. That's one meal I don't really. I mean, now that we're doing the smoker stuff, I like doing that. It's not like a 5-10 minute ordeal. It's like, okay, it's like what? It's kind of like crawfish. It's like there's so much. Crawfish is so much work for such a little.
That's exactly right.
Little reward, or it takes so much time. But then, like grilling, it's like, I don't know, for some reason I want to be. It doesn't look open.
No. It says cards only. What does that mean? Oh, you can't pay cash.
Yeah, I guess they don't want.
Handle your cash.
Which is funny because now the CDC has come out and said that all that stuff about it lasts days on stainless steel and blah. Now they come out and say, no, it doesn't survive on surfaces that long anymore.
Well, yeah,
So now,
Cheryl and I talked about that medically. Thank you. See, he takes care of me.
she needs to go.
We talked about that because, it's airborne.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty sweet.
if it's airborne,
Yeah.
then what's all this happy horse shit about wearing gloves? I
Yeah.
can see the masks maybe, but because airborne, it doesn't stay on any surface.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Actually, that's gonna be my vlog this week. I started thinking about.
Did they give me a straw?
Oh shit! No.
We asked for one.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right.
It's not really too hot, so.
Yeah, it's actually drinkable.
But actually, it's not going to be my vlog this week. It's going to be a future vlog. But I'm going to talk about why I'm, I guess, always not naive, or I'm always, I can't say not trusting, but just basically I want to work to not be naive or to be, not be ignorant, Because when I tell people, it's like, well, how do you know that the virus is this or whatever, and they're like, well, because it is. Like, no, why? Like, how do you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, because you watched it on TV. And of course, these days, I just don't trust hardly anything that comes out of the TV.
No, not anymore.
Because when people say something, usually because if I know them, especially if I know them, because I kind of know the answer, I'm like, usually one of my things is, and I guess I could probably do it to you too, is it'd be go like this, like, yeah, but you thought Hillary was going to be president, right? Because that's what even I didn't even watch the election, I went to bed. I was like, yep, it's done deal. It's over, right?
Oh, wow.
I was like, why watch? I mean, why do I want to watch?
I really didn't want Hillary as president.
You just didn't want Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works out, right?
But it had to be someone. It's going to be one of the two.
That could be a future Coffee with Mom where we'll talk politics.
Oh, yeah. Okay. If you think you really want to do that. Getting back to when you were asking about my parents and
Right.
restaurants and stuff, that was one thing about my parents. They were die-hard Republicans.
Were they?
I mean, they wouldn't vote for a Democrat no matter who it was.
You know what?
Nope.
Yeah, it's like, because we have two Fords, people think we're Ford people. It's like, no, we just like the Ford.
Mm-hmm.
We like the way it looked, we like the inside. Of course, the reason why we bought a Ford, the original Ford, was because I got it through the plan at work. So I got it cheaper from the,
Uh-huh. You could.
So there wasn't a Chevy plan, there wasn't a Dodge plan, it was a Ford X plan. So I was able to get it through that. And so it's like, trust me, I'm a loyalist, because if like why we did Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
When we went on a Royal Caribbean cruise, they treat us really, really nice.
Now you're
So it's like, why go shopping? We enjoyed it. Why go somewhere else?
Well, I agree. That's like, don't fix something that's not broke.
Mm-hmm.
If you know something, it's going to be a good trip.
Right.
or I risk going on something like Carnival and go aground or get sick or whatever.
Yep. So, and plus, I mean, it's probably just, that kind of behavior is just because it's also the easy button. I mean, right? Why do the work to, try out all these different things when you're satisfied with, with A? Why go try B, C, D?
Yes.
That's how I am. I'm like, but Matt, Matt would do all that work, to get car dealers and all this stuff to work against each other, right? To get the,
Go by the grapevine so I can see how developed this is now.
Yeah, okay. So, but
yeah, it's I pretty much get that when I find something I like.
yeah,
I think, okay, finally I found something I like. So why deviate from
Right.
it? Be unhappy.
so can you think of any fast food places or restaurants or chains that you used to go to that are now defunct, that went under?
Well,
I can only think of one, and it's not in the States.
the when I was young, we had Big Boys
Oh, okay.
drive-thrus and A&W root beer stands.
Oh, okay.
We went, and they used to have these little tiny mugs, and of course we would steal the mugs. So they got so,
Yeah, they didn't do that anymore.
yeah.
Be careful, pup dog.
Oh yeah, those are
Oh,
all
yeah.
finished. Holy cow. These,
Yep.
they were working on those last time I was here. Wanted to come see the place where I got drunk the other morning for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Yummy,
Drinking
yummy.
beer with his buddy.
Well, it was supposed to be get a buzz because the haircut place opened. But of course, showed up and everybody had the same damn idea to get a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like way too many people. So early on, I don't do lines, people. I don't do lines. And so I was like, well, haircut's not going to get done. So at 8 o'clock, man, I just started getting the buzz.
There you go.
By noon, I was fully drunk.
You were buzzed.
That's a big dog. Big hairy dog.
That is a big dog.
It's a good walking path, but it's
Good.
all asphalt. It's not a trail.
Oh, uh-huh. This is all new over here.
Nope.
There's the grapevine.
Yep. It's open. You need a refill on a coffee?
No, I'm fine, thanks. Hi, guys. Boy, they've really fixed this up.
Yeah, there's like an amphitheater thing, right going down right here now.
Cool.
Look at this little tiny dog, Mom.
Italian.
Look at this little
Oh my God.
tiny
Stop. Oh,
tiny dog.
look at. Oh my. Oh, how cute. Oh my God. What a cute dog.
I think our rats that
What kind of dog was
that
that?
was a little Chihuahua mix thing. It had to have been. Yep, business is going in. We got
Yeah.
doctors and restaurants coming.
Yeah, there's a place getting ready to open up. We got a lot of stock supplies in there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
The only, it's so compact.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Maybe we'll do a short coffee with Mom. We'll continue our drive, Mom.
Okay.
So, say goodbye.
I don't think I've been back this way. Bye.
So,
We'll see you later.
we'll see you later. Like I said, maybe next time we'll talk politics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something controversial. All right, everybody.
Happy holiday. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy trails.
Well, it is a holiday, Monday.
Well, it is.
Memorial Day.
Oh, is it this weekend? I thought it was
Yeah,
next weekend.
No. So, all right.
Bye.
Bye.
We are heroes tonight. Yeah, we are heroes tonight.